I'm glad you found this video because I just wanted to tell you that it's not normal. You may have heard that from a pastor, from a preacher or evangelist. You may have heard it in your church. You may have heard it from a friend, or maybe you just came to that conclusion on your own. But I can tell you that that's exactly what the devil wants you to think. That there's no hope, there's no freedom, that things are just going to stay the way that they are until Jesus comes or until you pass away. And that is depressing. It is not normal for a Christian to continue on the daily to suffer with things like depression, anxiety, rage, anger, unforgiveness, lust. Those things are not normal. I'm tired of hearing that's just a part of life. That's just what we have to go through. No, there is freedom in Christ. True freedom. When I was experiencing things like severe depression, anxiety, post-traumatic stress disorder, and I heard things like, you're never going to be free from that. That's just how it's going to be until you're gone. That just made me not want to be here. So then the thoughts of suicide crept into my mind constantly. If you ever want to feel good, if you ever truly want to have happiness, then you don't need to be here anymore. That's a terrible place to be. And it's a terrible thing to know that in the church that we are reinforcing this idea that these things are normal. They're not. Jesus went all throughout the New Testament scriptures, along with his disciples, casting out demonic things that oppressed people. I never believed in that because I didn't know about it. I read the Bible and I thought, okay, that was something they did back then. That's great. What does that have to do with me? Because the last at least 15 years, I heard nothing about how I could be free. Heard nothing about how demonic presences can be apparent in your life and can cause you severe oppression. But guess what? I found out about it on YouTube. So I looked into it. I studied it. I searched it out in the scriptures. And then I said, hey, why not? Why not trust in God? Why not trust in his freedom? Why not give it a shot? Because what else am I going to do? Am I just going to live like this forever? That was my only option at that time. So you know what? I took it serious. I took time with the Lord and I prayed and God delivered me. He delivered me from depression, post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety, and thoughts of suicide. My mind had never been so empty since I was a little girl. And you can have that freedom too.